Please don't hang up on me, Mr. Scam.
Thank you for calling Canada Revenue Agency. How can I help you?
I got a message to call this number about tax fraud, and I don't know what it means.
All right, it's Crime Investigation Department of Canada Revenue Agency. Maybe one of
Oh,
my assistant trying to call you for some issues.
I don't.
So can I get the number on which you received the phone call?
705-693-1043.
This is your number?
My cell number, yes.
Tell me that.
Tell you what.
Sorry?
I, I didn't hear what you said.
I'm saying that tell me that number on which you received the phone call.
705-693-1043.
All right, just hold on a second. Let me check that why this call is made for you, okay?
Okay.
All right, mister, verify your first and last name. What's your first and last name?
First name is Kermit, Kermit. Last name is Defrog, DE Frogg.
Verify your home address, Mr. Defrock.
4338 Sesame Street, Garson, Ontario.
All right, Mr. Defrock. The thing is that there is a tax deficiency and a tax fraud case has been finalized against your name. And before this case get downloaded inside the courthouse, I need your criminal attorney information like do you have any criminal lawyer who can represent you inside the courthouse?
Oh, I've used Perry Mason before. I don't know if he's available, but what do I need a lawyer for?
You mean to say that you are not aware about the situation what I'm telling about?
Well, no, I'm not aware of anything.
Okay. Did you receive any documents from your local CRA department regarding your tax fraud?
No, tax fraud. Who said it was tax fraud?
Did you receive any phone call from your local RCMP yesterday or today in the morning?
No, I don't know why they would call.
All right, mister. I have a case copy in front of me which will be open inside the courthouse after 2 hours. So if you want me to give more details regarding your case, so you can grab a pen and a piece of paper in your hand so that you can write down each and everything.
Okay, go ahead.
Have you got the pen and paper?
Yes, I do.
Okay. So first of all, write down my name. This is Officer Marshall Brown.
Marcia?
Marshall.
Oh, okay. Brown?
Yeah.
Okay.
Write down my batch ID number 6441
Okay.
and write down your case ID number 67149 and write down your arrest warrant ID number
What?
94290.
Arrest warrant number. Okay, I got it.
Have you write all those things?
I got it. Yes.
So now before I proceed, let me tell you that this line has been strictly monitored and recorded by the CRA department, local sheriff county office, as well as federal claim courthouse. So whatever you speak, whatever you say, it must be true and honest because once the case get downloaded into the courthouse, it can go against you or it can be in your favor as well.
Okay,
Okay?
I don't understand the courthouse. What are they going to do? I don't know.
Alright, I tell you each and everything, but before I proceed, let me ask you some questions, okay?
Okay,
Is this your cell phone or home phone?
this is my cell.
Sorry?
Cell phone.
Okay. What you do for your living?
Nothing. I'm retired.
Hello?
I'm retired. I'm retired. I don't do anything.
Okay. So I really appreciate if you will not interrupt me While I'm giving you any information, once I'll complete my part, I'll give you fair enough chance to speak something on this recorded line.
Okay.
Okay?
Yes.
Here we go.
Okay.
CRA is filing three criminal allegations against your name, and the charges are violation of CRA rules and regulation, deficiency in income tax, and the third one is stealing of taxes from the government.
Stealing
As per the
taxes?
documentation,
Did you say stealing taxes from the government?
yeah,
I how can I steal taxes from the government?
I tell you each and everything, okay, mister? First of all, let me complete this.
Okay. Go ahead.
As per the documentation, we
Okay.
have determined that there are some miscalculation happen in your taxes, and there is a outstanding amount which we are getting in our system will be $5,429.36.
That's impossible.
This is the amount. This is the amount which is usually owned by you, and we have a strong evidence that it was a willful act done to defraud the CRA.
How could you say that?
Regarding that purpose, listen, mister, first of all, let me complete, okay?
Oh, you don't have to yell at me. I mean, I don't know how you got that number.
First of all, let me complete, then I'll give you fair enough chance, okay, to speak.
Okay. Go ahead.
So there are some miscalculation happen in your taxes, and there's an outstanding amount which I told you that is still pending on your taxes. And we already tried to send you the documentation at your mailing address, but we didn't get any sort of response from your side. Then we thought you are trying to avoid this situation.
Well,
That's why government finalized a case against your name.
well how
And
can I,
after two
if I
hours,
didn't get it, how can I be avoiding
once
it?
the, and after 2 hours, once this case get downloaded into the courthouse, one of the sheriff officer, one of the attorney officer will be directly contacting with a court notification and a legal warrant of your arrest. And according to section 101A, there is a mistake found on your tax. For that reason, CRA is authorized to seize all your property like your bank account, debit card, credit card, driving license, each and everything which is under your name will be get seized,
They can't do that.
suspended, or may be no longer in use for at least 5 years. And
No.
according to section 51B, if I prove this thing that you have done a tax fraud with the government, then you feel guilty among of jury members, and court will say you to pay around
Well,
$30,000 to the
sir,
courthouse,
if if
as well as civil penalties
if I don't
for
have
trying
five
to run away with the
thousand, how am I
money.
going to come up with 40,000?
Sorry,
If I don't have 5,000, how are they going to collect 40,000?
listen, mister. What I'm trying to say that if your case will be downloaded inside the courthouse, there are some issues, and court will say you to pay around $30,000 to $40,000 to the courthouse, as well as civil penalties for trying to run away with the money by not making payment on time. For that reason, there must be a possibility for 5 years of prison for failing to pay tax. Finally, you have to write an attorney. If you don't have one or you cannot afford, then one will be appointed to you. So I'm done from my side. If you have any questions, you can ask
Well,
me. I'll give you answers one by one.
what about the person I had do my taxes? I mean, they're the
Sorry?
ones that screwed it up. The people that did my taxes.
How you file your taxes?
I have Count Von Count accounting firm do it, and either Bert or Ernie does them for me. Usually they switch off every year. Sometimes Elmo does them, but Grover never does.
Listen,
But it's
listen,
it's either
mister.
Bert or Ernie or Elmo did them. I know that much for sure. I know for positive it wasn't Grover. But
Listen,
they
mister.
they made the mistake, not me.
Sorry?
They're the ones that must have made the mistake, not me. I just give them the papers and they do them. Bert and Ernie do them.
Listen, Mr. Defrost.
Yes.
Let me tell you that Canada Revenue never told you to hire any accountant or
Well,
any
I
other
can't do
person for
them.
filing your taxes.
I'm
You are
not.
hiring them because
I'm not good with
did not.
numbers. Bert and Ernie are good with numbers. Count Van Count, he's the best, but he's too busy to do my taxes. He takes all the big clients because he counts.
That's the reason, mister. That's the reason you are paying to them. Let me tell you that they are doing their job. they are filing taxes on behalf of you, and
Right.
before they send the documentation to CRA, they are giving you an opportunity to make a signature on the documentation.
Why just sign
That
it? I
means
don't know
if,
what it says.
yeah, yeah, that means if you sign the documentation, if anything wrong gonna be happen, you are the person responsible for that, because you are giving them authorization for filing taxes on behalf of you. So you cannot blame them. Even
Oh,
we
I
cannot
certainly
blame
can
them.
blame them. I'm going to blame them. I'm going to call Count Von Count
Yeah.
himself. If I can, I'm going to get Bert and Ernie fired, and probably Elmo. Then Grover will take over. I mean, this is too much for me. You said 5,000 and something.
Yeah, $5,429.36.
36 cents. Is that Canadian?
Yeah.
Well, I don't have that much, sir.
You mean to say that it was not your intention to defraud the government and trying to save your money?
No, I'm saying it was Bert and Ernie. Maybe Elmo.
All right. So, if you will get a chance to resolve this matter, you are able to pay this amount or not?
No, I just said I don't have that much money. I'm retired. I'm retired. Used to work on
Okay,
the
okay, I
fishing
understand
boats. I
that.
used to work on the fishing
Okay,
boats. I ran a bait station.
okay,
I was the master baiter on a
okay,
on a fishing boat over in British Columbia. Now I moved back to
okay,
Ontario, and now all this happens.
okay. So, Mr. Defrog, if you, I'll give you a chance. So, how much of amount you can arrange right now? Because after 2 hours, your case will be downloaded inside the courthouse.
Geez, I probably got 1,200 in the bank, maybe 1,300.
Yeah, 1,200 or 1,300, right?
Right. But that's got to
So you
last
are
me the
able to
rest of the
pay.
month. And it's
Sorry,
only the third. It's got to last me the rest of the month.
but I'm trying to say that you have only 2 hours, because after 2 hours your case will be downloaded inside the courthouse, and what have in your name, like your debit card, credit card, each and everything which is under your name will be get seized, suspended, or maybe no longer in use for at least 5 years.
What if I
So you
empty
have only two
everything?
hours.
What if I empty everything before 2 hours? Then you won't get it.
Sorry.
If I empty the bank account, then you won't get it, right? If I close it, I got 2 hours to close it.
Yeah, because yeah, that's why I'm saying that you have only 2 hours.
Okay. Well,
So you are able to pay.
what I got to do? Go online or something, or send you a check? I could send you a check right now for 12. Well, I mean, it's going to have to be 1,000. I need money to live the rest of the month.
Okay. So, mister, just hold on a second. Let me transfer your call to my higher authority. Try to talk them, tell them each and everything, okay?
Well, okay. What's he going to do?
Just hold on a second.
Okay.
Yeah, thanks for being on hold. Your line has been transferred to Senior Investigation Officer Aaron Person. How can I help you?
I don't know. He transferred me to you because I don't have
Okay,
$5,429.36 Canadian. I got 1,000. That's all can afford.
okay. So, do you know that without a mistake made by your side in filing your taxes?
No, I don't know about it. He said there was, but I have no proof of that. I'm going to have to talk to Bert and Ernie over at Count Van Count's accounting firm and see what they did wrong.
Okay,
I'm pretty sure it was either Bert
okay,
or Ernie, and I'm sure
okay.
Elmo
So
didn't
let
do
me
it.
tell you. Listen, sir.
I don't
Let
know
me
if
tell you right
Grover
now.
got it in or not. Okay, go ahead.
Listen, listen, sir. First of all, let me tell you that accountants are hired by you.
Right.
Revenue Canada never told you to hire any
Well,
accountant.
if
You're
revenue
hiring them.
if Revenue Canada
Listen, sir. First
didn't
of all,
make if
listen me.
no, you
Listen
listen.
me, Mr. Kermit. You listen to me, okay?
Okay.
You're not talking to your family member or any friend, okay? You're talking to your officer, so
Oh,
act accordingly,
oh,
okay?
I'm trying to act accordingly. I was going to ask a question, but you won't let me. So how am I
Uh,
going to talk accordingly?
you can ask the questions, but let me complete my part, okay?
Well, where
After
do
I
I get to
complete
say
my
my
part,
part?
then
You
first of
want my
all, let
money.
me complete my
You
part.
want my money, but you
What?
won't let me ask any questions.
Yeah, what are you saying?
Yes. Go ahead.
What are you saying?
I'm saying I have to hire somebody to do them because Canada Revenue makes it so hard to make them out that a normal person can't even do them. There's so many lines on the WD-40 form that I can't do them. And then you get mad at me because I had somebody else do it. You say it's my fault.
Listen, mister, what I'm trying to say that you are hiring any other person. That's the reason you are paying to them, okay?
Yeah,
And
because
you
I
are
can't do
hiring
them.
if
I don't know how. Okay. What have I got to do?
Alright, Mr. D-Frog, your line has been transferred to Officer Mike Ram.
Okay.
Alright, so Mr. D-Frog,
Yes, sir.
as my assistant Ali told you, that there is a case has been finalized against your name. It's about tax fraud and tax deficiency. Alright, so Mr. D-Frog, are you doing this intentionally? Are you trying to defraud the government?
I told the other guys, no, I am not trying to defraud anybody. I pay Count Von Count accounting to do them. And it was either Bert or Ernie that did them, or maybe Elmo, but not Grover because he works the front desk. But then he
No,
yelled at me because
listen,
I had somebody else do them. Well, I don't know how to do them, sir.
okay, Mr. D-Frog, as my assistant Ali told you that you are filing your taxes from any third person,
Right,
right?
right.
Okay. So, Mr. D-Frog, there is a mistake found on your taxes. As you know, there are 25 type of taxes in the Canada,
I didn't know there was that
which,
many, but I know there's a lot.
yes,
Yes.
no, there are 25 type of taxes in the Canada, which are all included in your personal income tax. If you are the citizen of the Canada, you have to pay all your 25 taxes. Yes, you have paid your 24 taxes except your federal income tax
Well,
from the last
I
past
give the
5 years.
paperwork to Count Von Count accounting, and I figured they're going to do them. That's what I pay them for.
Mr. D Frog, as my assistant Ollie told you,
Yes.
you were giving you were giving him authorization to file your tax. So you cannot blame him, even we cannot.
I can.
Okay?
I'm going to talk to
No,
Count
because
Von
you
Count,
listen, because
him and his
you were giving
accountant.
him you were giving them authorization. That's why you cannot blame him. And if
Well,
you
if
don't
he
know
did them
how to
wrong,
file
I
your
certainly
taxes,
can. If he did them wrong, I certainly can blame him. I still got to pay you guys, but I can still blame him. So what have I got to do to pay
so
this?
it's your matter. Listen, Mr. D Frog, it's your matter. Either you sue him or you blame him,
I
okay?
can sue them, yeah.
But yes, but right now you are in this serious situation, okay?
Okay,
Because after 2 hours, your case will be open inside courthouse,
okay.
okay?
Then what happens?
Okay. So
Can I just go down
as
to
you
the
know, if
courthouse and pay it?
no, you have to hire a good lawyer for yourself to fight your case. Now, right now, you cannot pay this amount, okay?
Oh, okay.
And if Canada Revenue Agency prove this thing in front of the courthouse that you have done tax fraud with the government, then CRA is authorized to seize all your property, bank account, debit card, credit card, driver's license, each and everything.
They can have my
And
credit card. I don't
you
care.
have yes, and you have to pay $30,000 to $40,000 to the courthouse, and there is a possibility that you will go to prison for 5 years.
I'm too old to go to prison. They're not gonna send me to prison. I'm too old. They're not gonna send me to prison.
Okay, can I know your age?
Yeah, 74.
Okay, it means you are retired, right?
Yes, yes, I'm retired. I worked on a fishing
Okay,
boat. I told the other guy out in British Columbia. I worked a bait station. I was the master baiter out there. I just moved back to Ontario, and I don't know what's going on now.
okay,
Should have stayed
okay,
on the fishing boat, being the master baiter. I made more money anyways.
okay. So, Mr. D Frog, the way you are trying to me, and as I see your records, we found out that you are innocent person, you are an honest person, but still there is a mistake found on your taxes. So I can give you a chance, okay,
Okay, I thought you said I couldn't
to pay
pay.
this amount.
I can't pay.
Pardon?
I can't pay the whole amount. I told the other guy that. I only got 1,000.
Okay, so you have only $1,000.
Right. I can write a check or I can go online or whatever I got to do.
Okay, so Mr. Defrog, okay, so I'm I have to talk to the court authorities that Mr. Defrog have only $1,000. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. I need to talk them that there is any chance that Mr. Defrog resolve this matter.
Okay.
Okay, so just wait for 5 minutes.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay. Thank you.
I will get back to you.
Thank you.
Just be online.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you for your patience, Mr. Defrog.
Okay.
Alright. Congratulations, Mr. Defrog.
What
Court
happened?
authorities are ready to Yes, court authorities are ready to give you a chance.
Good. So I
But
just
there is
send
a
a thousand
condition.
dollar check.
Okay, listen. There
Okay.
is a condition
Oh.
that now okay?
Okay.
Okay. So be- there are some conditions that you have to follow.
Okay.
But first of all, I have some couple of questions which I need to ask. So just give me the answer in yes or no, okay?
Yes or no?
Yes. So have you ever been get arrested in past?
Yes.
For which reason?
Can't answer it. That's not a yes or no question.
Okay. No problem. Have you ever fired from your job?
Yes.
Are you bankrupt?
Yes.
Do you have any dependent?
No.
Oh, I really appreciate. Okay. So there are some conditions. So for resolving this matter out of the courthouse, you have to clear the whole amount which was owed by you.
How am I gonna do
But
that?
you
I
have
don't
only
have that
thousand
much.
dollars.
Yeah, I only got
Yes,
yeah.
yes. I know that you have only $1,000. So you have to pay the $1,000 to the Canada Revenue Agency in 1 hour 30 minutes before this case get downloaded into the courthouse. So will you able to pay the $1,000 in 1 hour 30 minutes?
Yeah. All I gotta do is sign online, right? I can do it.
Okay. So the second condition is this: as we supposed to take legal action against you, we supposed to seize your properties like bank account, debit card, credit card, driver's license, each and everything as per the rules and regulation of the Canada Revenue Agency.
What are you gonna take all that for if I'm gonna pay you?
Listen, listen.
Okay.
If the government wants to take legal action, any taxpayer, we need to inform the banking authority before 24 hours of taking legal action. And due to that, we have already informed your banking authority that we are going to seize your bank account, and all of that reason, this payment cannot be acceptable through your bank account, debit card or credit card. Mr. Defrog, right now, the only mode of payment which can be acceptable will be through the tax-paying Steam cards. Have you ever heard about the Steam cards?
No.
Okay, let me tell you.
Okay.
Steam cards is actually a gift card which was made by the government for those people who cannot make the payment through the bank. In short form, we call it a Steam card, but
Oh.
actually it has a full name which is known as Standard Tax Evasion and Assessment Matter Gift Card.
Oh. Okay. That's what Steam means. Okay. I've seen them before, but I
Yes.
never knew what Steam meant. Oh, that clears
Pardon?
that up. I never knew what Steam meant.
Okay, so now for the conveniency of the taxpayer, this card will be available at different stores which are open more than 12 hours in a day. Like some supermarket keeps it, some grocery store keeps it, and some gas station keeps it. So, do you have any store nearby you?
There's one down the street on Sesame Street, but it's
Any
it's a couple
Walmart, any
miles.
Max and Means?
It's 2-3 miles away.
There is any Walmart, Mac convenience store, or any 7-Eleven?
There's a Walmart, I said, about 3 miles down farther on Sesame Street.
Okay. So, Mr. D Frog, in order for you to buy the card from the store, you you would need this money either in cash or you can use your debit card
You
or
just
credit
told
card.
me I couldn't use my
So,
debit card.
sir, you
Well,
cannot
if I can use my debit card, why can't I pay it online? I don't. You know what? First I can use it, then I can't
listen.
use it. Now I can use it.
You can withdraw the money, but you cannot make any transfer from your bank account. That's why you cannot make this payment. Okay?
All right,
So,
Oscar.
can I ask you how you will buy this card through cash or you will use your debit or credit card?
I got a debit card.
Okay. So, once you reach to the store, you need to go and buy the card for the amount of
Go to the store. How am I
$1,000.
going to go to the store? I can't go to the store. I can't walk 3 miles. I'm 74 years old.
So, you don't have a car?
No, I don't drive. I'm a muppet.
Do you have any cell phone?
Yeah, I'm on my cell phone, but I can't drive. I'm a muppet.
Okay. But you can take bus or any cab.
There's no buses or cabs on Sesame Street.
But Mr. D Frog, in order to resolve your matter out of the courthouse, you have to buy the steam cards in 1 hour 30 minutes,
Well,
okay?
I don't know how I'm going to do that because it's three
It's not
miles
my
away, and
problem
I
that the
can't. Well,
store
it's
is
my
3
problem.
miles
I
away.
can't walk 3 miles. It's my problem.
Mr. D Frog, listen.
What? Okay, go ahead.
I'm trying I'm trying to help you
I know that, but I can't walk
and
three
you are giving
miles.
and you are giving me excuses?
Excuse is not an excuse to be a muppet. It's a condition. I don't take kindly to being made fun of it either.
I don't think that you want to resolve this matter.
I do. Just tell me how to do it online. I'm not walking 3 miles. It'd take me an hour and a half.
Okay. There's any gas station nearby you?
No, there's no gas stations on Sesame Street.
Any grocery store?
There is a Walmart is the only store around here. Sesame Street's a very funny place. They don't have much. Well, you got Oscar the Grouch, but he ain't gonna take me. He's got the same problem I got. He's a muppet.
But Mr. D Frog, you have to pay this amount in 1 hour 30 minutes. I already told you.
I know you told me, but I can't walk that far. I told you. So if I can pay it online, I will pay you.
I already told you there's only one method
I,
to pay this penalty amount.
okay, look.
Okay?
You're in Washington, right? Have you ever seen a muppet walking? It's impossible. Well, I don't know what to do now.
Okay.
I guess I better call Perry Mason.
Do one thing.
What?
Stop making excuses. Now do one thing. Hire a good lawyer for yourself. Okay?
Okay,
And
scammer.
stop wasting my time.
Okay, scammer. Okay, scammer. You scamming bastard.
Okay.
You scammer. Goodbye, scammer.
When the scammers